Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cincinnati Bengals.
What are you doing about it? Come on.
Come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Right to the air, Burrow. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go. 12. Big.
First down, Burrow to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made.
Wait, ain't this the dude who only played with past to 2 people?
On the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Huh?
That's just
Here.
not the guy defensively you ever want.
Oh, shit.
Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Burrow now on first down. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
11,
out of the shotgun, Burrow splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Hey, you better not.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
2nd and 3 now. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
We've set it down from 37. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 19.
From the red zone on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
I got it in his street. I'm a, yeah. This dude ain't that hard. He was just drawing.
Cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. He's got it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
No motion, Jefferson left. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure, wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
It's Sampson again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Looking to tack on the point after. He connects on the point after.
I'm trying to see what's going on in y'all game.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far.
Jesus fucking Christ. It's like this nigga's running slow motion and they're letting him get it.
Inside the 50.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time of hearing all the traits, short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season and that skill set that this returner has,
He's almost got a kick
he
return.
checks every box, and it's why he's been so darn productive.
We'll check this one down to ETN. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
And it's almost like he was going for the same person he always does. That's
You gotta
interesting.
imagine will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh.
And it's almost like my best pass rush is not in. What do you know?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
11.
Burrow from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. Took a
It's
shot
almost...
on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
Here we go.
Fourth down, Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Here's Burrow. Here comes the screen for Etienne.
You really made me miss that fucking tackle.
Arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Oh, look. He locked up his own primary passes.
Pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Oh, there's no time. Come on, let me just get this back. Because he ain't paying attention. He's asleep.
Putting a receiver in motion. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Bengals have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and their coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Etienne again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
11 MT. Let's get set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
180.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1.
Did this fucker just cut Excel clock on?
Themselves to a lead here in Paycor. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that takes them to 3rd down.
11. Here we go. 11. 180. 11.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This one's caught. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense final little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn
This
up
is
here
nigga Cameron.
because
This,
you're exactly right.
he actually using
Offensively,
somebody
this is
different because
just
I'm shutting the other 2 down. But
Defensively,
the weirdest shit how he keep breaking off when I be covering outside.
This makes it
I'll cover outside and this nigga break open.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. On the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 1st down from the 41. Another throw here for McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now it's McCarthy. Brought in left side by Jefferson. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. McCarthy looking to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Pretty easy in hindsight to say you should have gone for it right there. I'm probably echoing a lot of voices. Should have gone for it. But not many of us expected him to miss that field goal. Get 3 points, there's a lot less people second-guessing the decision. But remember this one, because if they're in this spot again, I bet you they do go for it. See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
One last play before the break.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The kicking team out there pass, and they're going to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. That one's incomplete over the middle. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Give him 5 on the play, and the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Play action, McCarthy. Looking slant route, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. McCarthy to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Right 80.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover. But how about the effort on the...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 12. Hey, can.
Burrow from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing is Burrow. We'll check this one down to ETN. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the fly? The great running backs know to plant.
And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They put a receiver in motion right. Sampson from the pistol. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down, Vikings.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
This gets forward to around the 29. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're on it right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. And it's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Completed right side to Addison. And he gets this forward to the 19. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, here's Simpson. Has room into the secondary. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Simpson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
There we go.
And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2nd and 6.
2nd down carry for Sampson. Well, this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I'm working.
At the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Get him yet again.
I really sold the fuck out this one. Got 2 fucking greedy.
Oh man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 11, ready?
They go right back to ETN. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
11. Here we go. 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
180. It's hot. Hot.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A 14-yard pickup on 4th and 10. Well done. And they surprise a whole lot of folks by picking up that first.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Yo, some ball.
Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And it sets up 2nd down.
11. Gun. Dot. Big search. Dot.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He fires one deep down the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Wide 80.
They're going to pass it here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm one, ready?
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
11. Gun.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Throwing from the gun. Fits it through the middle. this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Motion man right is Jefferson. Working inside the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's Burrow from the end zone. Look at that power, deep left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Finds a seam
Who is this nigga Cameron?
This play's going to come to an end at the 27. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Whenever he got fucking stuffed up, this nigga Cameron, whoever the fuck he is, would break out and just be open. Because I was stopping him. Cameron, 5 for 119.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You say you've counted down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother.
Oh shit, I didn't know if Jared tried to call me.
I won't let you walk alone.
Oh boy, what a year.